right. I am from New York. It's a very confident city. They call it the city that never sleeps, even though there's people passed out everywhere. It's a little weird. I just got married, everybody. Just got married. Thank you. I like to say she is the best thing that's ever happened to my credit score. We're having a little bit of a rough time. The other day, she complained about her haircut to me. I was like, honey, read the room. Do you know how much I wish a barber accidentally gave me bangs? That's the problem with this. There's no body positivity for us. Nobody gives a shit about us. Or, just once I want to hear someone say, you're not bald, your forehead is living its truth. Wouldn't that be great? Your scalp came out to your family today? That would be nice, but no, nobody cares. And I know there's like ointments and like creams and medications I could take to get it back, but no, you and your hair are dating. And if it says I'll only stay if you give me drugs, that's a toxic relationship. And bald guys will tell you, we don't admit it out loud, but we all think it's coming back on its own. That's why we say we're balding, this is what's happening right now, but who knows, no joke, I have a hairbrush just in case, I kept one. No, it's fine. People will stare up at my hairline in the middle of the conversation. They think I don't see it, I see their eyes just, I'm like, it's like the opposite of cleavage. You gotta be like, excuse me, down here, No, I do some acting. It's fun to go bald as an actor because as my hair gets further from my forehead, the roles that I get cast in get further from the plot. So when I had hair, I would get lines like, well, are you ready to fall in love? But now it's like, are you ready to order? Tip your servers tonight. That's my point. That's now, I studied theater in college. That means I have great breath control when I ask my dad for money. Good. You theater major as well?
Yeah.
Awesome. Did you enjoy it?
So much.
Fucking yeah. Like I enjoyed it, but like it is hard to talk to my friends who like went to school for real shit. I have lawyer friends and they're like, oh, passing the bar was tough, and I'm like, yeah, for my final I had to lie on the floor and be a pond. But it was hard. I fell asleep and got a B. What? I went to UCLA for theater, and it was like really fun to watch the reality check of it happen, because like it was all of the theater majors in lines. Our first day, we're all really excited, and the teacher glides in, and he starts taking off his belt. Not a good sign. And he takes it off. He throws it in the middle of the room, and he goes, "It's a snake." And you just watched 50 kids all at once realize their parents were right. Shit, we gotta wing it. This is $50,000 a year. Oh my God, a snake! Oh my God, I can't do it. Now, I also went to a theater high school, which was weird. We still had bullies, but it was just who got cast in all the plays. So like, I got called gay for not getting into Pippin. That's it. It's for the theater majors, nobody else. It's funny. No, I like it. I am progressive. I live in New York City. I'm very progressive. I have a lot of white guilt. I was walking back to my car the last time it snowed in New York, and I saw that somebody wrote Black Lives Matter in my windshield in the snow. And I was like, yeah, I agree, but now everybody has to watch me wipe it off. It's not good. I know some comedians are like, fuck it, I'm gonna spit the truth out here, like I don't care, like I'm terrified of getting canceled. Like I'm all like, like I'm not gonna say, like I took a DNA test, I found out I'm 2% Ashkenazi. I was like, I'm not gonna appropriate any more culture than that. I will write 2% of a Jewish joke. You guys ready? Check it out. This is Rabbi. That's it. Who else is going to get applause from 2% of a joke? Thank you. It's weird, like Like, I don't even know if I'm straight. Like, I think I am, but like, I don't know. Like, how about this? We're straight until. That's, like me, I'm straight until the Allstate guy asks if I'm in good hands. And then I'm like, I don't know, Daddy. My wife doesn't like that joke. But I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to like take care of myself. It's not going well. I never go to the doctor. And every time I say that, there's always like one friend who's like, oh yeah, me neither, it's a scam. And then I tell them how long it's been for me and they're like, no, you should go to a doctor. It's not good. Like, I eat so much fast food. You should never get to a point where you walk into McDonald's and you say things like, Matt's not working today? That's too much. It's too much. And my wife doesn't understand the allure of fast food. She doesn't get that it's like an addiction. She'll say crazy things like, Dave, you don't need Burger King. I can do amazing things with cauliflower. That's like me saying, honey, we don't have to have sex. I can do amazing things with a high five. But pizza's my best. Is my favorite. Anybody love pizza? Like, fucking, oh my God. It's so good. Here's how good pizza is. You can't cancel pizza. That's how fucking good pizza is. Remember when Papa John's came out and he was just like totally awful and like just like this horrible racist? And they were like, yeah, we won't even change the name. They'll still fucking buy it. Nobody cares. They did nothing. They didn't reach out, like no PR campaign, no Black Olives Matter, nothing. They didn't do anything. Because fuck it, we'll still buy it, but like healthy food doesn't have that kind of pull. Like nobody would still get their lettuce from Kevin Spacey Farms. Right? That hurts some people, I understand. I don't even take care of my mental health either. Like I feel like I'm the only one in New York City who's not in therapy, but it's because my dad is a therapist. So I know firsthand, they don't keep your sessions private. Some of you laughed, some of you were like, I need to make a call. Seriously, when I was a kid, I'd be like, Dad, the dishwasher's broken. He's like, I'll tell you who's broken. I'm like, no, Dad, it's not, can't do it. And here's the other thing, the reason that it's always weird is that my dad is like aggressively Italian. Like my whole family, like we talk in vowels. It is that, it's like, hey, I-O-U, sometimes, like what, dude? Like, even Martin Scorsese would be like, you could tone it down. You don't have to do that. It's for movie majors in the room. All right. So like, who's going to my aggressively Italian therapist dad? Like, how do you talk without it sounding like a, like a total just like threat? Like, hey, you got a nice psyche. It'd be a shame if something happened to it. Like, I don't fucking get it. I don't know. My wife the other day, she goes, Dave, I never got into porn. Will you show me what you're into? And I was like, ooh, no. Not a chance. And it's not because I'm a prude, it's because, like, how do you show somebody who's never seen porn? Like, how do you go like, hey, here's what I wish we were doing? Like, it's also, I'm almost 40, so I just get bored and correct the grammar. I don't even, Next time you're on Pornhub, check out the comment section. You'll see my contribution. Lucky guy picks between 3 sluts. I think you mean among 3 sluts. When he gets home, babysitter fucks stepdad. No, stepdad is fucked by babysitter. Yeah, his dick is dangling, but so's that modifier, okay? I don't usually do the second half, but you guys laughed so hard at the first half. I was like, there's some theater majors in the room. That's nice. Fuck yeah. The other thing that about porn that I don't even care about anymore is the dirty talk. Isn't it just like a waste of time? Like, we get it. Like, how about this? Instead, that's wasted time. Instead, that's porn stars. How about they just teach you a fact? Instead of the dirty talk. Wouldn't that be great? Guys, how smart would you be if every time you watched a porn, you learned something new? You could throw it right in the middle, like, oh yeah, give it to me, like the Romans gave us the aqueduct. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of the show.